Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's all time for another episode of Narcissu. So let's continue our story. Last time we had 15th summer of Satsumi, and now we're going into Vanilla Ice. But what it's going to be, I don't know. I think like Vanilla Ice is a band, I think, but I'm not sure. Or this is going to be about like ice cream. I don't think it's going to be about ice cream. I think like Vanilla Ice is like actually a band or something, so she's going on the concert or something? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. Following the One-san, I mean Himeko-san, we came to the first floor cafeteria. We went up to the convenient table and sat next to each other. Okay, this is a place that we haven't been before. Maybe it was because it was right at the lunch. The cafeteria was surprisingly crowded, not only with people from outside, but also people who seemed involved with the hospital. As for myself, because my home was so close, I never used it before, but more people seems to use it than I had thought. And then, Himeko-san passed over a menu with a practiced air. Is it? So it's really going to be like about actually like vanilla ice cream, I think. Then, like she's having like awesome time in cafeteria, eating sweets with friend. I dig the soundtrack on this one. Awesome soundtrack, love it. She happily continued with her words, however, no matter how much I looked at the menu, it didn't seem like I had much to debate over. Huh? Okay. For some reason, when she interrupted me, she confidently started making her prediction. Certainly, this was a menu with many different set meals and drinks. But from the start, the key item, ice cream, only came in vanilla. Okay. So it's really going to be ice cream. Okay. There wasn't really anything to predict here. Ah. Is that the thing? I didn't really get it, but Onesan got fired up all by herself. Okay, cool. As she spoke, she got up from her seat and quickly went to buy. What that was just now, I wonder. In a bit, Himeko-san returned. However, on the tray there were 4 ice creams. Interesting. 2 for each? Okay. Why? As the thought came to me, and faster than I could ask it, she placed 2 dishes in front of me, as if that's how it was supposed to be. Interesting. And she started eating before I did. Is it like ice cream is like treated as the dish, and instead of like having main dish and side dish, you get like just 2 desserts instead? Is that a thing? With a nod, I also started eating. It was the sherbet-like ice cream, and fit the season with its light taste. She's so... oh my god. I love this interaction, like Satsumi being down and stuff. And Himeko just like trying to cherish her up, even though like Himeko knows that she's basically going to pass away soon. Like, Himeko character is so strong. Nice. All this time I wonder, just what in the world does she want me to do?
じゃあね。うまいぞー。
Nice.
うまいぞ。
Okay.
では次の問題。
Wow.
問題。まずシャンデリアを10回言ってください。
What? What are you doing?
あ、素早く言わないとダメだからね。
Okay.
シャンデリア、シャンデリア、シャンデリア、シャンデリア。では毒リンゴを食べたのは白雪姫。正解よ。
Okay. Wow, that's some kind of like weird game. Maybe she wanted me to answer Cinderella. Oh, okay, I see. Makes sense. Right. Subconsciousness.
さて、いよいよ盛り上がってまいりました。てなわけで自己紹介タイムよ。
Okay. I mean, all they did was like give their names, so sure. And Himeko-san was still charging herself up on her own. In this sorts of situations, I guess I should go along at least a little bit. Well, that's what I wound up thinking, but it felt impossible for me.
ねえねえ、節見の趣味って何？特にない。じゃあ、お料理とか得意だったりして？別に。意外なとこでカラオケ好きだったりとか、しかもアニソン好きで夏マシンガン歌えるとか。
Summer Machine Gun? What? Actually, I don't know this one, so actually I'm glad like actually did like the star thing here. Microsoft Narcissu Machine Gun song. I never heard about this one. I'm running speed of stream of conscious lyrics are shouted by Mizuru Shindo. It's rumored that people have sung the karaoke in real life. It's rumored that people have sung karaoke in real life. Wait, what? What do you mean? I never heard about this Summer Machine Gun. Huh? Anyone heard it? Anyone of you like heard this? Is this like actually a thing? I guess like it is because they have explanation.
全然。それじゃ、今度は私の紹介するわね。
And Setsumi is not the best person to talk to. I mean, she's not the best to like express herself, I would say. Just when I wondered if I said all that much, Himeko-san suddenly stood up. Other people wondering what was going on looked over, but it seems she didn't mind at all.
こう見えても私、すっごい車好きなの。
Hell yeah.
なんと国内 A 級まで持ってるのよ。えへん。
She was striking that proudly and was excessively wound up. But to me, even if I was told national rank A, I had no idea what it meant. Yep. You will learn from her. You will talk a lot about cars. Apparently.
それってすごいの。
Ah, well, not that much. And in a flash, her energy disappeared. And as for me, instead of that, I was more interested in something else.
なになに？質問 OK よ。ロータリーエンジンとか得意だから。
Okay.
そうじゃなくて、そんなの食べていいの？ああ。
Huh?
そういう。
Before my eyes, Himeko-san continued to gobble up her ice cream. Okay. It might have been obvious, but ice cream was not supposed to go over well with the sick. Of course, I don't know much about Himeko-san's illness, but at least I knew she was someone from the 7th floor. Just looking at it normally, a sick person shouldn't be eating that much ice cream. Is that actually a thing? Like, ice cream is actually bad for you if you are sick? I don't think that's the case. Maybe if you have like high sugar, then it's a problem, but I don't see a reason why you should not eat ice cream. Like, why not? But to my question.
ねえ、あなた知ってる？7階の面会時間って。
Ah? Ah. I was answered with another question. Wait, had to be Whether it had to do with being able to eat ice cream, I couldn't see, but I honestly shook my head. I'm sure that on the third floor, where I always admitted it was from 3 in the afternoon until 8 at night. However, only on Saturdays mornings were allowed, and I figured the other floors probably had similar arrangements.
なんと7階だけは24時間 OK なのよ。
Okay. So they can visit you anytime.
ついでに言えば食事制限も特になし。そうなの。
Oh, there's no... Oh, right. No real dietary restrictions. I mean, that makes sense. Like, basically... Like, at some point... You get so ill that you can just, like, do whatever you want, pretty much. And, like, doctors will deal with, like, your, like, sugar levels and your pain and everything with medicaments. So... You can like really stop caring about what the hell you're eating and stuff at some point, you know? Like when it's like really late.
そりゃ無茶な大食いはダメだけど、基本的にいつでも好きなものを食べていいの。
While answering, she started to quickly eat the ice cream again.
たくさんの制約があった病棟から7階ではいきなり自由になるのよね。
Ah, interesting. I mean, anything to keep her like happy, right? So she found some like good thing about 7th floor, I guess, for herself to like still be, you know, happy about life and stuff. Imbokosan laughed happily as she replied. However, the next words she spoke were on totally different tone. Okay.
説明この意味がわかるわね。
Oh, I think like she's actually going to say what I just said, like at some point it doesn't matter for your health because you won't get better. Yeah. Restrictions in diet makes no sense on the 7th floor because you won't get better at this point. Ooh. I gave a small nod. What is a hospice? To that, there are people who say it's a place to wait new treatments, as well as people who say it's a place to ease the heart. I'm sure that both of those are probably right, but for myself, it seemed like Himeko-san words just now were more understandable.
そんなわけでいつでも来てよね。今だから。
Yeah. With that, her usual cheery face returned. Normally she was like this, but I felt like once in a while, the facial expressions and the words she used were very severe. Which one was the real Himeko-san? I didn't know. Most likely both of them were. Yeah. And around when the sun, which had been so high, was setting, after I left the hospital, I returned home. Okay.
ただいま。
Going to talk to your parents. Do your parents know that you found a friend in hospital? Do you looking like more happy maybe now? Did something change in you? They will realize. At the empty front door, my voice reverberated. With a closed-off room, the moment I opened the door, a blast of hot air had come out. I opened the living room and let in the outside air, even just much cooled the room. Looking at the clock, it was 4 o'clock, still early for mother to come home. Oh, okay, they're still not there. I placed my slightly sweaty sailor uniform in the washing machine and changed into pajamas. And then, after I finished washing the rice to help out mother, who would be returning soon, I finished the preparations for making dinner. Where's your father, though? Oh, okay, I think No. We know that she have father. He was in the backstory. Where is he? You're talking only about mother coming back home. Since I was feeling well at this point, I set myself to doing at least this much. Really, I could just relax my room, but instead I switched on the fan in the living room. Father and mother are working in the middle of this heat. Okay. So they're both working in the same place, I think. So they're both going to come back at the same time. For me alone to be in cool, air-conditioned room, it gave me bad feeling and I couldn't do it. Like, the amount of guilt that Setsumi feels is just so heavy. It's just too heavy, Jesus. Oh my god. Not only she feels like it's like her fault, basically, that she like got sick and everyone have to like, you know, move and stuff because of her. And now she's feeling guilty because her parents as well like work hard as when she's just like basically relaxing in the cold room, and she feels guilty about this as well. Oh my god. This is crushing. Like, we need more talks with Setsumi. I mean, with Setsumi and Himeko. Damn. She's home.
ただいま。おかえりなさい。
Mother returned from her part-time job. Almost always around this time, she would come home.
節美、もう晩ご飯済ませた？まだ。じゃあ一緒に食べましょう。今日もたくさんコロッケもらってきたから。
Cool. Sitting at the table across from each other, the two of us started an early dinner. Because father commute had a length, he often come home late. Okay, so this is he's actually working somewhere else. Never mind. And so the time the two of us ate like this, separate from him, increased. Oh, that suck.
どう？美味しい？あ、よかったらポテトも食べてね。あなた好きでしょ？
With that, mother offered the plate of fries. Before I had continued to eat them silently. Since then, and since mother thought I liked them. Yeah, see? Like, Setsumi is not even like talking to her parents properly about everything. Like, she's so overwhelmed with guilt that she's just like accepting everything at this point. Like, even like, if she would like get to eat something she like hates to eat, she wouldn't say anything because she would be like, they're doing this for me and like, you know, it's because of me and stuff like this. Ah. God damn it.
実はお母さんね、昨日からポテトあげる係になったのよ。
Okay.
だから実はこれだけ残り物じゃなかったりして。
Ooh, these are actually made by you. Nice.
別に心配いらないわよ。あなたが好きだって言ったらね。
And this is like actually increasing the guilt to her. Ah,
お店の人たち
I have a feeling.
好きなだけ持って帰れって言ってくれているんだし。
Cheerfully, happy, mother spoke on. Exactly, what were the conditions that led people at the store to say that? I don't know. But just from imagining it, I was filled with guilt. For some reason I was pained. Oh my god, I hate this situation that Setsumi just put this situation on herself, basically. I mean, everyone have like different character. She's not going to talk with them properly. And parents will basically believe what she says. So if she says like, yeah, I like them, this is fine, and stuff like, they will just be just like, yeah, sure. Oh my gosh. The only place where Setsumi can probably talk without guilt and about anything is with Himeko. So this is like, I talked about this before, but this is the reason why Setsumi didn't want it to die at home as well. Not only because of the fake smiles, as she called them, right? It's because of the guilt. She didn't want to be a burden to anyone else anymore. So she decided to just die somewhere where no one will find her. Oh my god, everything is piecing up together.
じゃあこれからも楽しみにしていてね。
In front of such a mother, all I could do was stay quiet and continue eating fries, trying as best as I could to eat as if they were delicious. Yeah. Yeah. Like, on one hand, like, Tatsumi should talk to her, you know, like, about what she likes, what she didn't like. But on the other hand, I can see totally why she don't want to talk, you know? I mean, mother is doing, like, her best, right? And you're just going to tell her, your mother that, hey, I actually hate your fries. This sounds terrible. Such a difficult situation. This is not good for any of them. A few days after, with the usual cicadas and the sun consequently setting record heat. Under such a sky, I came here once again. High ceiling, a white room, small folding chair on which I sat. However, even though I came here, it was just... I came here. Simple that. It's not like we talked about anything special. And at least I never brought up any interesting conversational topic. It was just on the level of sitting next to the literally chatting Himeko-san, making uninteresting responses. Okay. Decisively, I tried asking a direct question. Huh. Finally someone to talk to, huh? Nice. Maybe she's toying with me. That Sumi just like cannot believe that anyone is like trying to be on like understanding and be on the good terms with her. And like be real, like true, without like faking being nice to her, you know, because she's ill. Like they are mutually ill here, and Himeko is in the worst condition. And Satsumi still cannot accept of like being treated normally, I think. I couldn't help thinking that, but Himeko-san was always like this. One-sidedly getting all worked up whenever I said, and cheerfully following her own pace to the end. And then, just when we had that exchange... Good afternoon. The person who came in was an older lady I didn't recognize. Oh! Is that the older lady? Why I have in brain older lady all the time? Is that the one? I didn't recognize. It was the first time I saw anyone come to this room. Miyako-san, how are you feeling? Oh, that can be a nurse, actually. Yeah, I guess. Today is a buffing day. What shall I do? Okay. So this is a nurse, I think, actually. Okay, never mind then. Then if there's anything, feel free to say. Those final words, the lady I didn't know left the room again. At first I thought it was her family member, but it seems to be otherwise. Maybe it was a helper, since she was wearing an apron and she seems like one. Okay, makes sense. It was just that I felt she was somehow different from the other people I knew called helpers. Huh. How different? Oh, assigned to someone else, okay. It seems that it was right that she was helper, but because there really didn't seem to be a difference, Himeko-san explained about helpers here, okay. It seems that the helpers of the general ward were generally supposed to help people in the physical sense. Depending on hospital, it would be a job, and there seems to be some who looked upon it as a form of the part-time work. Compared to that, the 7th floor helpers, like mental help? Yeah, because mental care was relatively important. If you came thinking it was a part-time job, you apparently wouldn't be accepted. Okay. Yep, you need like dedicate yourself basically to the people that you are going to help, because you are going to shoulder basically the weight together with the people that you help. Also, one second, let me fix that. I'll just cut my camera from top. I should move my green screen, to be honest. Anyway.
まあ少なくともこの病院この7階では全員ボランティアのはずよ。
Okay.
そうなんだ。偉いんだね。
I was a bit impressed. It might have been obvious, but I had heard that those who have not been informed beforehand can't enter the 7th floor. For those people who, by their own choosing, volunteered for free for the sake of those patients, I'm personified admiration. Yeah, because if you are like here for the part-time job, then you will just treat it as like, yeah, I just talk to them, I go home, get paid and stuff. And if you're a volunteer, then that means that you actually care for these patients, you know, like actually, and you just want to like help them, like I would say pass away peacefully and stuff. And yeah, that says a lot about the person and how strong they are as well, because they shoulder the same weight as you. Maybe not the same, but like they're just adding like your thoughts to their own. And they have like probably multiple people that they help as well. But my reaction, Himeko-san.
そうね。偉いわね。
Oh, she remembers her sister probably now. She replied without conviction. Looking at it normally, you would think you would sense a bit of something like appreciation. And then Himeko-san words from before. So assigned to someone else. That someone else nagged at me. Okay. So each helper is basically for a specific person. So it's not as like admirable as we think, maybe. Like they want to help, but they also help only one person and they don't really care about the other one? I'm not sure. From just those words, one would think that Himeko-san assigned helper also existed somewhere. Oh, maybe Himeko doesn't have any helper. Maybe like assigned helper was her sister before, but she stopped coming here after she changed floors. But so far I had never seen anyone like that.
姫子さんの担当の人は。ん？いない
Yeah.
の？いない？どうして？
I guess like families assigning one or something.
だって私には必要ないもん。
Oh, never mind. I mean, you look cheerful enough. Plainly, that was the only answer she gave. I didn't really understand, but maybe the 7th floor helpers could be refused if the patient said so. Certainly, Himeko-san was, compared to the other people of the 7th floor, could walk normally and, because she was young, was lively, but come to think, since I've come here, I had not once seen any family members come to visit. Yeah, she asked them for that, but it doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it any better, but on the other hand, maybe this is, like, because of they not visiting her, maybe this is why Himeko is able to keep her, like, cheerful self, you know? To still be there, because if, like, others would, like, come to visit her, they would be sad seeing her being here all day and, like, her condition is, like, getting worse and worse. And that would sadden Himeko as well, because she would see that it saddens the people that she cares about. So maybe she's like only able to, you know, be herself when she's alone like that. This is sad.
でも今はあなたが来てくれたからね。
And this is different because they're both ill. It's not a family member. It's as if she saw what I was thinking and replied.
ありがとう。これで残り3つになったわ。
free?
残り。ええ。年の離れた友達が欲しかったのよ。
Okay.
ほら、よくあるじゃない。死ぬまでにしたい10のこと。
10 things you want to do before dying. Is it common? And she lightly used the word dying. Yeah, totally accepted that already. That might also be because she's on the 7th floor, but to have that word said so cheerily voice suddenly was jarring. However, the 10 things one wants to do before dying. What they were, I didn't know. How much Himeko-san had left, I also didn't know. Looking at it the other way, I could say there were 3 things remaining. Oh, leaves free. Okay, so she actually did like already some stuff that she wants, and that was like having friends from a different age group is another one. Okay, I see. I wonder if like Satsumi managed to get like 10 things she wanted to do before dying. You know, we never saw her counting or anything. But maybe like visiting Narcissus and stuff, that was like her last thing, the 10th thing. And because we had just only that part of her story, the last part of her story basically, that we don't know the other things. I wonder if Satsumi did something similar. Did she accomplish her goals? I wonder what are the other 3 things that Himeko wants to do. What are they going to be?
聖書が正しければ世界は7日で作られたそうよ。
Okay.
だから私に残された時間でも大抵のことは可能だと思わない？
Huh.
それ例えになってないわよ。
Wow.
まあそんなこと言わずにさ、残り3つなんだからよかったら付き合ってよ。
Come along with me, okay. Looks like we've become friends, the two of us. Upon the first week of meeting, I've been asked to go along with the 3 remaining things to do before dying. Okay, so Satsumi is going to help Himeko find the things she wants to do. This is like so sweet and so sad at the same time. Like, Satsumi is basically helping Himeko to prepare to die, in a sense. Whew. Himeko-san's words, I didn't know how serious she was, but it seems that I would probably be coming to this place often. Oh yeah. As the sun slowly sunk and the sky strained orange, I left the hospital. Today, I may have been in the hospital too long. As I was thinking that my lance landed on the schoolyard, again there were children running around happily. Even the metal bar I did the somersault on before had plenty of patrons today. Summer vacation dusk, the voices of Higurashi, sweaty playing children. Each and everything were the everyday parts that built up the scene as a common summer day. There was nothing out of place. No one who made a strained face like that, like mine, from a single somersault. Yeah. They're way stronger than you at this point. Unless what's wrong. As I continued to stand gazing, one child who was playing spoke to me. Did you want to play with Bar?
別に何でもないわよ。
With just that answer, I turned to my heel. Damn. Looking up at the sky already darkening, I hurried along to road home.
ただいま。おかえり。ちょうど晩ご飯の支度ができたところよ。
I'm very curious, like, how and when the information about White Bracelet comes in for Satsumi and what's going to be her thoughts. I think like it's going to be sometime after Himeko death. I think. Oh wow. I'm just waiting for like having this answer, like this like information to be delivered to Setsumi. I'm very curious, like it can like crush her totally. Or she cannot think much about this because of her character. How will this happen? Are her parents, is she like going to be like coming back home and she'll find her parents crying in the living room or something? There can be so many things like how it can go. And what's like also a possibility, like another possibility, like why she says like fake smiles and stuff, you know? Because when she's going to be on the 7th floor, I assume that the parents that will be visiting her, they will be still like trying to cheer her up, you know? They'll be doing what Himeko didn't want her friends to do. The parents are going to be like visiting Satsumi, being cheerful, having smiles, even though they know that Satsumi is not going to make it. You know? But they'll still be like, yeah, Satsumi, like, eat this, eat that, you will be fine, everything will be happy, and stuff like this. And this is like going to drive Satsumi guilt even deeper. Because Satsumi will be like also knowing that she's dying at this point, just like Himeko's going to die. She will understand her situation, and that's why she calls everyone's smiles fakes. Oh my god. So basically Satsumi is going to have the thing that Himeko wanted to avoid and what she managed to avoid. Oh, this is so hard. It's such a hard topic. Like, okay, I will just read. Looking at the clock, it was already 7. Today, Mother had come home first, and together with Mother we began our usual early dinner. Yeah, I have a friend. I still haven't told you about. Yeah, talk. Come on, talk. I worried about how to answer. How should I talk about Himeko-san? I found a friend. It's good. What's there to hide? I know like she's like on the 7th floor, but it's not like you are going to be sick because of this. Being an acquaintance seems safe, but after thinking a bit, I decided to answer like Himeko-san said. Yeah. Mother repeated my words back to me. She also had a surprised, unbelieving sort of expression. However, Mother having that kind of reaction was probably unavoidable. But the word friends to come out of my mouth was itself rare. While at the very least, in the past few years, it probably had been impossible, yeah. First friend in many years. Last time, she had friends in school. But she's been in school for a week, apparently. Jesus. That sounded weird, but I guess, like, yeah, she's surprised. And this time, she happily continued speaking. To that happy mother, I spoke about the events that happened until now. That she was very kind on Nessan. That lately I've been going to play every day. That often I was taken to go eat ice cream. It's not like I was lying. What? What do you mean it's... I'm so confused. Someone in the comments, I think you're helping this conversation. What? Something very kind. Yes. It's not Oh, it's not like I was lying. God damn it, the dots just made me stumble a little bit. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's not like I was lying. But I wasn't able to say that she was a resident of the 7th floor. Why I thought that? I didn't know the exact reason. It doesn't matter on which floor she is. To be honest, like, she's your friend. You are chatting happily. You are actually having someone to be open with. And stuff. It doesn't matter. Being on the 7th floor wasn't Himeko-san's fault. It was no one's fault. I knew that. I love this coming up from Setsumi's mind. Because she's recognizing this. And if you think about this, Setsumi thinks like everything, she's feeling guilty because she thinks like everything is her fault. And here she is, like saying that it's not Himeko's fault. So maybe at some point, I mean, probably not, because we know like the next story, she would like actually accept that this is not her fault that she's ill. And she shouldn't feel guilty about this. Because I was in a similar position, because at some point the plane note disappeared. I knew it even more so. It was probably the feeling, if not wanting to worry her. I'm sure that mother would imagine that it was another normal patient, or perhaps a nurse. But to deny that, it seems like something I could do.
そうだ。じゃあ明日からお弁当も作ってあげようか。
Ooh. Progress! Relationship progress. Good!
この距離でもわざわざ帰ってくるの面倒でしょ。
Mother continued being happy. Lately my health had been good, and probably hearing I had made a friend made her extra happy. Your health been good. Nice! Okay, so they have hope that you will recover. Very good. I wouldn't say it out loud, but I think it's been since the 6th grade trip. She had always put an effort into making lunch for me.
任せて。豪華なの作ってあげるから。
Love it. I wonder if like Setsumi's health is going to decrease after Himeko's death. You know? She's going to be devastated that her only friend basically died. This is going when this is going to happen. And how Setsumi is going to get this news as well. Because I was thinking about how Setsumi is going to get the news about White Bracelet. But how she's going to get the news about Himeko. Is Himeko going to die like with Setsumi on her side? Or Setsumi will just go to the hospital trying to find Himeko and some nurse will tell her she's gone. She's no longer on the 7th floor. Oh my god. What they will do. In front of such a happy mother, I could say nothing. As always, all I could do was quietly eat the fries. Okay, and that was the chapter of Vanilla Ice, and next time we're going to have croquettes. So next episode seems like going to be something like we're going to have some more like warm episode, or maybe he's so sad because we know how Satsumi feels about her mother and about family and this whole situation. But croquettes, the thing that mother is always bringing back. So we're going to have more episodes about Satsumi family, basically. So this time we had more about Himeko and Satsumi opening up to her mother about this. So I guess like next episode is going to be more discussion about current situation. Also probably we'll talk about Himeko and stuff, but this is all going to be like episode during a dinner maybe or something. Or there's another possibility, because like they said like it's mother is going to make a bento basically. Maybe she's going to pack up a croquettes and we're going to share some with Himeko. That's actually a very high possibility, and I think that might be the one. Actually, I would rather have this, I think, than a talk on the dinner table about Himeko. Maybe that. But yeah, this is it for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Click that like button if you like Narcissu. Subscribe, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see this episode later. Thank you once again, and for a Pocket Watch, it's going out.